Okay, so this was alright. Everything else needs a bit of work. So back into the original, the sketch for the sleeve. I'm gonna need to what am I gonna need to do? I'm gonna need to redesign essentially the sleeve part of the sleeve, and I'm gonna also need to probably change this. Let me see how the other sleeve is. Okay, so it does go out just as far, but it has that thing in it. So I'm gonna go back to the sketch here and basically redesign it. Should I redesign the whole thing from scratch? I should probably redesign the whole thing from scratch. Because if I'm gonna redesign it, right, I might as well. So here's the idea that I have. Okay. So take all this and just delete it. Right? I'm gonna finish the sketch real quick because a bunch of stuff is based off of it that I'm gonna just get rid of. Oh crap, hang on. Let me make sure that the where is that sketch? Oh, it's way the heck over here, okay. And that got rid of all that stuff. Now I'm gonna go back into here. I'm gonna make my little ellipse here. No, no, no. That's what I meant to do. What the hell? No. Okay. And then offset this by thin walls. Okay. And I'm gonna kind of ignore that for a minute. Let's see. Since I'm redoing this, I might as well remember that I need to put the strap through it, right? So then, if I offset this by thin walls, plus I think it was 2, right? Two ought to do it. Let me open my measure that. Wall legs, wall fence, wall tube, wall geometry. Old wall geometry, extra deck, divider sketch, dividers, current wall geometry. I need to see. Okay. Ah, the strap holes. Okay. And the strap holes are in a weird place. That says 4.1. .6. Okay, so 2 will work. 2 will work. Don't save changes. Okay, 2 will work. And then offset this by thin walls +2 plus very thin walls, except it's spelled very thin walls. Okay, so what that'll do is I've got the strap going through there, right? And actually, oh, I've got it, okay. Not yet, okay. The strap's gonna come out. I'm gonna plan out where my strap is gonna come out. The reason why I'm going to plan out where my strap is... Oh, I have a cool idea. Because this is an ellipse, I can set these to be equal to each other. And so if I move this one, the other one's got to move too. Ha! That's cool. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. Okay. If they come out about here, right? I can now trim this. Ah, that is annoying. That didn't work. Okay. Okay. So if I trim this from there, now it's okay, whatever. But because the straps are coming out through there, right? Watch, if I drew a spline real quick to show it, right? It would basically go through a hole in here. Like that. Right? That's what it would do. Oops. I'm trying to visualize this. So because it's coming out through there, I need to put a line going essentially down like that. Okay. And I need to put another line here and another line here, and make this one equal to this one, and put it about there-ish. Okay. Oh. This has to go all the way. Okay, yeah. Okay. So now I can offset, hopefully this one. Yep. By like 0.8. Right? I might as well just make that whatever. And now this is where I have to put the what's it called? The life point counter tubes. Right? And so these are gonna go, let me put construction lines here. These are gonna go this far. From there, then the first one's gonna go all the way this way. And then if that's that, then this one has to go about to here. Right? Yeah. And then I can probably go ahead and do this. And then I can offset this by the that one and that one are not okay. The issue is this is getting quite thick. Ooh. The issue is this is getting quite thick, right? So, but anyways, I could put this on this, right? And that's where it snapped. And then I gotta remember to and then I'd offset this. Hang on. Okay. And then I'd offset this by the very thin walls. It'd be to there. and to there. I don't like where this is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just delete everything outside of this. Okay. And I'm going to do the life point counters first. And I'm going to go ahead and put the strap holes through the inside of this. Okay, so whoops. Go ahead and delete all of this stuff. Alright. And then offset this by thin walls plus the life point tube thickness. And then put a line going out to the first one. Let's see, so that would be, yeah, and then this would be the very thin walls. Oops. Very thin walls. And then put offset. Whoops. That's construction. That's construction. This one's construction. Now I'm going to put an ellipse here. Okay. And now I should be able to cut it away on this half. Why can't I cut it? Then I've got, oh, I see. Okay. So now I've got from here to here. And this one needs to be open, so all right. I don't think they necessarily need to be okay. Where do I want the life points to show up? I want them kind of visible. I want them more or less I want them to come a little bit further down than this. So let me finish this real quick. I mean, not finish, but like click on finish. And then what size? 6.5. Okay. Okay. So okay. This needs to be about 6.5, maybe 7. And it needs to go here. And it needs to be here. It needs to be here. And this one needs to be also on it. Okay. This right here, that is as far as that needs to go. Can I put a tangent line on it? Can I put a tangent line at an angle on it? Yes, I can. Okay. Good. Okay. So this needs to be here, and it needs to be tangent to it. That needs to be tangent to... Okay, this needs to be there then. And then this needs to be tangent to this. Stupid thing. See, I can't just put a perpendicular constraint on this, which I wish I could, because I used to use Inventor because I had a student license. But now I don't have that anymore. And Inventor lets you put a perpendicular constraint on a curved edge. Whatever, it doesn't matter really. Just as long as this is coming around both sides. It opens up here. Then one of them closes like here. And the other one has to curve around it. Oh wait, hang on. I'll just make this... It won't be perfect, but like I can make this perpendicular to this as close. Right? And then if I just mirror this across here, mirror this across here, then I can just extend that one and then trim this and this, right? And this, But for some reason, I didn't mean to trim this one. Why did that get cut away? I guess I just accidentally cut it off. Okay. Oh, it's because I meant to cut this one and I accidentally clicked on the wrong one. Okay. So now I've got that. And that's not going to work because the two slips will collide with one another. So this one will go like, I don't know, here-ish. And then the other one will have to go above it. So or maybe it'll go under it. No, it'll go above it. If I go and offset this one by thin walls, can I... Ooh! So can I also... Okay, that puts those exactly where they need to be. So that's what I should have done here. Oh well. And then this. Alright. So now I'll go around here. I believe... Oh, no, okay. Okay, shapes of things didn't change. And if I move this around... Okay. Next is... Wait a minute. Is that... What in the world? This is not mirrored properly. Why is it not mirrored properly? Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Then if I put that... Okay, that... Okay, good. So trim this one. And this one. So if this one goes up, and we're to stop about here, how much space is in between? How much? Okay. How long is this in total, right? That's what I need to know. It's 95. Can I reduce that slightly? Not really. Okay, I'm just stuck with 95 then. Okay. So since it's 95, I need to go to... Okay. If I take it was a squared plus b squared, square root of that. No, a squared plus b squared over 2, then the square root of that. And that gives me the whole circumference, and I need like a quarter of that, right? So it was, and then it's half of 65 and half of 70. So like 65 divided by 2 is 32 and a half. 75 divided by 2 is 37 and a half. Okay, so square root that. Nope. Square that again. Divide that by 2. Now square root it. It's 26. That doesn't make sense. So if I do the 95, right? That can easily wrap onto that. So I really only need it to go like, because if it starts here, right, it can wrap around to thereabouts, right? Oops, wrong number. 1.2. I'll just call it there, and then okay. Now this one has to wrap around to approximately the same place. So if I mirror this across this line, and I just extend them, right? And then this one has to like, this one kind of has to go like from here to about to something. There, okay. About there, okay. And then from here, that's gotta be the life point tube thickness. All right. And extend this all the way. Now if I trim it, if I extend this, and I trim this, that was not on purpose. If I extend this back to there, I can trim here. Alright. And then, what is this? This is going to be very small, isn't it? .235. Okay. So I'm going to make that just 0.8. No. I've got it. Okay. All I got to do is take this point go back to where I was defining. Okay. Let me define this by an angle. Ooh, okay. I know what I need to do. I need to okay. So I need this. Then I need to trim this. No. I need to trim it. Okay. Now I need to put this line here. There, that'll help. That'll get it to wrap around. And then I want it to go smoothly. So then, about there. So now if I go from here and that'll be my life point tube thickness. And I extend this as far as it needs to go. Right? So now I can trim what needs to be trimmed away. Okay, so now this one has a path to wrap over to the other one. There we go. That's what I needed. So now I need this to be that, and then I need this to also be that, and then I need to make an ellipse that goes from here to here to here, and I should be able to trim off what I don't need. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now this can go up to there. And if I imagine Imagine these. I can trim this. And then I can offset. I can select just this and offset it by very thin walls. And then I can connect this to this one with an arc. Where is it going to snap? Where is it going to snap? And if I try to move it, yeah, that's moving all the stuff that I don't want it to move. Okay. So this is okay, no, yeah. So this goes up to there, and this... What? That's a line. Why is that a line? Okay. It's just as long as it looks good. Okay. So now if I trim this, and then I can mirror this, right? And for some reason, this one doesn't. There. Okay. So real quick, when I do this, and then this one, and then this one, it has to join with something apparently. Oh, no. No, hang on. Get rid of the LP counter. Okay. Oh. That can be done as a single body. Good. So now go back into the sketch. That's some confusing geometry to figure out, because I wanted it to look all right? I wanted it to at least look, if you're not looking closely, right? I wanted it to look more or less symmetric. But it's not symmetrical, because one of these goes over the other one, which is not a symmetrical thing to happen, right? There's some hidden asymmetry going on. So that is, and I also am going to have to test this to make sure it actually works. But there's that. Now, if I offset this by -2, and then I offset it again by minus parentheses 2 plus thin walls, and then I just kind of see if I do that right. Where's my? Hang on just a second. Okay, so where do I want to put the holes for the straps? I'm gonna put them. How far apart do I want to put them? I'm going to try and put them in a very similar place to the other one, which is about 65 millimeters apart on a vertical line. So if I go 65, and then actually I don't need these to be where they're at. I just need to make sure that it's touching here and that it's touching, oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. And then it's touching here. Okay, cool, that moved just that. And then if I bring this down, on both ends, it's very hard to see where things are right now. But at least it's very hard to see from all that. This is very, very confusing. But when I do the extrusion, it's going to come out properly. About here, 2, and 2. And going all the way up. Now if I trim it, that's supposed to be whatever. That 2.0000093 is probably because it's a floating point number. It wasn't because the program decided that because I took away that constraint, it needs to change the geometry. It was probably just a weird floating point math thing. All right. So now I have everything I need to be able to grab this. No, I gotta put a point. I gotta put a point here. The reason I need to put a point here is because this point is what I'm going to be moving this according to. Okay. So I can grab all of it. I can grab all of this and get it up here on the center line. Okay. Now, this extrusion here, where the heck is it? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Okay. First, I need to cut this out. Okay. Then I need to, okay. This is my arm. This is the first tube honestly, it's more of a sleeve. It's just more of a sleeve for the life point counter, and then this is the rest of it for the other side. I don't think these are equal. I'm gonna have to. I have to remove the life point counter. Okay, and then this. Aha, aha. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. Gotta go back into the sketch because I did the strap hole slightly incorrectly. Okay. Okay. The strap hole is, this is the arm, this is the strap. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Now I can get this. Okay. If I get this part's my arm, this part's for the strap, and this part is for the life point counter on one side. And then now I'm doing the life point counter on the other side. Okay. And then I get rid of the visibility on the life point counter for a minute. Go to object to this. Okay. Now I've got what? What? Oh. Somehow this. Okay. What? That's not. What? Why is that not? What? Okay, hang on. Let me just. Okay. Let me just extrude this real quick. Let me bring up the 7.5. Okay. New body. Okay. Now, if I get the rest of it, right? So okay, there it is. Okay. So now, as it is, oh, hang on. And this. Okay. So now, what? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's why. That's why. This isn't connected, that's why. So when you click on new body, yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now. Okay. So now, what do I have? I have this part attaches to my arm. That's the sleeve, or that's the strap hole. That's for one of the life point counters. That's for the other life point counter on the other side. Okay. Good. Okay. Now let me bring up the life point counter. It was 10, right? How big is this? 9. Got it. Okay. So 9 times 5 is 45. If in between each one of those, I added a small little divider. I would have of like 1 millimeter. I would have add 4 to 45 is 49. So then the total, let's see. So I'd have 40, because here's what I'm going to do. Right now, right, as this is, it's going to want to like unfold like an accordion. Right? So what I need to do is, first of all, take this, draw a line through there and a line here. That is on this. Make them equal. But don't make them collinear. And then put an arc between them. But don't define the arc. Okay. Now, if I make this equal, it failed to solve because it wants to constrain this. But if I do this, okay. 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 So what I was seeing was just an optical illusion. Okay. I needed to know that because it looked like this came out farther than this one. Okay. Anyways, get rid of the life point counter. I need to make a line going from here to here, and a line going from here to here. So now I can close this, make it something like negative 10 for now. There. So if I did this properly, this might actually be the same on both sides, which would be pretty freaking cool. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, I need to... How big was... This was the size of, like, the very first extrusion or something. I don't remember. Okay. Let me measure this line. 76.10. Okay. I needed to know that because now I can do some quick math. I have 9 is the width of the individual life point counter pieces. I have 5 of each of those. There are going to be 4 spaces in between those 5, right? Probably of 1 each. Whoops. 49. I've got 76.1 minus 49 is a remaining space of 27.1. Divide that by 2, and on either side I have 13.55. Gonna make that a parameter. I'm going to call it LP closed depth. 13.55. Okay. Negative LP closed depth. Okay, so now if I bring out this sketch again, and I go ahead and I do that again, that is so silly. That is such a silly shape. Then I bring back the body and I go from here to LP closed depth. I just realized I've got 9 times 5 plus the 4 plus, right, 10 times a quarter. The reason why it's 10, because the 10 times a quarter is going to give me my sliding tolerance. I forgot to add in the sliding tolerance. Right? Another way I could have done this is 9 plus a quarter on either side is 9.5 times 5, then plus that 4 is 51.5. 51.5, right? And then it was 76.1 minus 51.5, and divide that by 2, and it's actually 12.3. So change that parameter. This is why parameters are good. This should be 12.3. So if I hit Control Z, right, that widened a bit. That's good, that's good. So now what I gotta do is, what do I want to do next? I think I'll put the dividers in for the yeah, I think I'll put in the dividers for the what do you call them, for the life point counters. Also, how tall is this? .4. Okay, that's cool. Because on the life point counters, this tab is so that you can, like grab it, right? And it's, as long as it's bigger than this, it's fine. So now if I do, I need to put planes on here. So it was 9.5, And then if I just extrude this, how much of this did I get? I should need both of them, yeah. And this, start on an object. This, distance of 1. Alright. What's the front to back mid plane? What was this plane? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna rename this plane to LP divider 1. Alright. There should be about 4 of these in total. Offset plane from here. It's 9.5. Then I extrude this on both ends. Start an object. I'm doing this a stupid way, but I'm gonna keep doing it that way because I don't feel like doing it the smart way. The smart way, by the way, is I could have extruded this and just in the extrusion started at an offset of 9.5 and then extruded this at an offset starting at an offset of 9.5. I didn't need to put the planes in at all. I'm gonna make a parameter. I'm gonna do it the smart way, actually. LP divider offset. It's gonna be 9.5. And then I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, yes. And delete this. And delete this. Okay. And start doing it the smart way. So start offset LP divider offset distance 1. And then do the same thing again and again and again for like 4 times. Okay, extrude this one, offset, LP divider offset, distance of 1. Alright, so now there's 1, 2, 3, and if I put the last one in, start at an offset LP divider offset distance 1. So now they should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps with 4 dividers in between each. But here's the clever part. This is why I did it the smart way. If I change the parameter, no, not the material, the parameter, to something smaller, like say 7. See, now they're spaced closer together. But I want them to be 9.5, so they're 9.5. That way, right, if I discover I got this wrong, right? Actually, if I discover I got this wrong, I'm probably just going to change the life point counters themselves, because they would be easier to change and take less filament. But yeah, anyways, that way if I discover I get something wrong, I can correct this, right? And then I can correct that spacing. So that was the point of that. Okay, so now let's see. What do I still need to do? I need to add in the strap, and I need to add in the thingy here. So I'm going to put a sketch here, and I'm going to add in a line here. Okay, I'm going to project this then. Okay, now I'm going to add a line that's like, what was it, 3? I think it needed to be 3. Yeah. There. Okay. Now I'm going to add a spline. No, I'm going to add another line. It's going to be 0.4. Put another line. And it's going to pass through that point. That. And that. And that are all construction lines. And then now I'm going to put the spline. And then I'm going to put another construction line here, and that's going to be vertical. Oh, that's right. And then the way I had it on the play zones was that this was equal to this. So now I just move this back and forth until it looks good. And then I offset it. First I put a line. Yeah. First I gotta make a line that's not a construction line. Now I can offset it by the thick walls. And I think something that might be happening here is this angle here might be interfering with this ability to bend, I think. So what I think might help with that is that actually if I... Because how big is it? This is pretty small actually, because it's... That's only 24, right? And then half of this, whoops. Dimension from here to, can I measure from this to the, oh no, I can't, okay. Half of this, right, is like 46. So I wonder what would happen if actually this was a thinner. So I like for things to be a multiple of 0.4 when I can. What if instead it was 1.4, which is not a multiple of 0.4, but it's in between 1.2 and 1.6. So I'll try that, right? And I guess I might as well mirror this. Alright. Now, an issue is this is too thick. Or too... This is too long for this to be. But I don't... But if I make it smaller, right, then the whole thing, and to make it print nicely, I'd have to put both sides of this of this on just one end, right? And I don't like that, because then I could have mine on my right side, and then player 2 has theirs on their left side, and that kind of breaks symmetry, right? I mean, with the symmetry is already broken with the dealer, because when I have the dealer's on my left, the dealer is to my left of the blade sleeve, and it's to player 2's right of the blade sleeve. But I'd like to keep symmetry when I can, you know. I'd like to keep it away from handedness when I can. So what I'm gonna do then is put this in the middle, by projecting this, then going from here, where's the middle? From here to here, and that's gonna be about 50, because I can achieve 50. I can actually achieve 55. I can achieve approximately 55. Then if I cut away this, can I? Ah, crap. Okay. Well, That's fine. Plane through two edges. Edge number 1 will be here, and edge number 2 will be here. Okay. So now I should be able to Cool. Just gotta get that sketch cleaned up. Okay. All right. And then, is there a midplane for this? Yes, there is. Okay. So I should be able to mirror features, this one. Okay. Why didn't it get the whole thing? I don't know, but you know what? I think I've got a better idea. So okay, this is the smarter thing to do. Okay, then I project this, and then okay, if I put these two arcs, an arc on this side and an arc on this side, and then I extend them. Okay. Then I can extrude this to here. That's much prettier. Okay. And then I can mirror this feature on the front to back midplane. And then I can mirror these two features on this one. Compute failed. No pattern instances could be intersected with the original body. Try adjusting the... Whatever. Okay, whatever. I'll just do it again. Oh wait, hang on. What if I mirror... No, I'll just do it again. So, start a sketch here. And project this. And then go from this line to here. And from here to here, 55. Then put another plane on it. Okay. This is on both, just real quick. Oh good, the dividers are on both sides. Okay, anyways. I gotta project this. Okay. I've got to put arcs here, 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 here. Extend them both. Okay. Extrude this to this. Okay, and then mirror this feature on the front to back mid plane. Then what is this? Okay. What? What? That is not what was supposed to happen. What? Did the other one do the same thing? What? Okay, well then I'll okay, here's what I'll do. Nope, wrong sketch. But you know what? I will do this real quick. Okay. Okay. This sketch, no, this sketch. No, oh wait. Oh, I projected a different. Oh, I see. Okay. Project. I projected the bottom here. Okay. Then I went line midpoint here, here, and then this was 55, and this was 55. 558. Okay, now I gotta put a plane at an angle for all of these lines. Okay, now I gotta take this one, and cut this. Here it is. Okay. Cut this to here. What? No target body found. My goodness. Oh, okay. Okay. Then this start here to here. Okay. Extrude this. To here. Extrude it again from the other side. To here. Alright, and then I can go ahead and clear off these planes real quick so I can see clearly. Clear off these sketches so I can see clearly. So now I've got a really strange looking piece here. But if I was to print this, it ought to work. So now the next thing I gotta do is the strap hole, which should be pretty simple. Because all I gotta do, I need to fillet these 4 edges here. Just kind of that'll work. Then bring back this one, and just extrude away all of that. Symmetric, total 10 for now. And that's the strap hole. Let me measure the no, let me open up the this one to see how much it was. And it was 26. Okay. Okay. So now, now I have to add in the little tabs here. So how am I gonna do that? That's not good. That's very not good. That's very not good. That's very not good. That's pretty bad. Put that back together. Okay, so the way I am going to do that is obviously I'm going to bring back... Oh, you know what? Let me rename these sketches. This... Okay. Blade attachment tabs. Okay. Good thing I found that sketch. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. What was this one? This one was... Ah, okay. this one was... It was... What am I calling this? Hand clip reduction. And this one is hand clip reduction plane definitions. Plane edges. Okay, now before that was this one. Wait, well, what was this? That was something that I don't know. Okay. This ought to have been the LP counter dividers. And then this one and this one are two things that I kind of just ignored. And this one I probably just ignored. Okay. So now if I extrude... Hang on. So if I bring back the segment 5, and then I extrude this, and I go to object, and then I switch back to distance, that's 1.8. Let's call it 1.2. Let's see. Yeah, because that's most of the way in there. And then... Okay. So now, I'll go ahead and find that... Was it plane 6? It was plane 5, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and mirror this last one on this plane. Okay. And that didn't make any new bodies, did it? No, okay. And then what I gotta do is I gotta chamfer these. It's gotta be 2 distance. Okay, fine. Put a sketch here. Project. This one. This one. Oh. Actually, these 2 lines. And then all right. Mirror. Can I pick the plane as a line? Yes, I can. Okay. Cool. Okay, put that there. Then I mean, there's no reason this needs to be vertical, but I might as well. All right. Rename this to blade attachment chamfer. Right? It's an F. Chamfer. Okay. And then put a sketch here. And then project this line, this line, this line, and this line. Oh, and project the other lines. Because I don't want to print this with supports if I can avoid it. Okay, so now these are equal. That's going to be vertical. It wanted it to be horizontal for some reason. That's so stupid. Was that 35 point? Oh my god. Oh my god. There, okay. What the hell? Okay, okay, okay. Trim it, trim it. Okay. Now, these need to be equal. Oh my god, there's a stupid frickin'... There. That's why. There was a goddamn perpendicular. Can't believe that. Sometimes this program, it has its days where it's like, I'm just gonna do everything wrong that I can. Absolutely terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Right, line equal. Now I can make this now I have to project this. Okay. What do you mean fail to solve? Okay, where's the parallel? Is there a parallel? What the hell? There, jeez. Stupid program is like, oh, I can't do this because. Just because. Failed to solve. More info. Failed to solve, please delete or modify one of the following constraints and dimensions. You think you're smarter than me, but you're not. Gotcha. I have spatial reasoning skills, and they're better than a computer program. Stupid. Okay, now put a line going from here all the way to here, and another one going all the way from here to here, and that one. Okay, now okay, there. That's what I needed. This is weird looking, especially compared to this one, but it ought to work, except I almost forgot, because I keep almost forgetting things. Segment 5 for detachable arm. No, let's see. Arm tube from scratch. Okay. I almost forgot. No, hang on. Okay. Segment 5. I need to measure this. From here to here is 33.2. And from here to here is 25. Oh, it's only 25. That explains a lot. Let me write that down on a piece of paper. Yeah. And then from here to here is 9.988, so probably supposed to be 10. And if I put a line up here that's 10. Yeah, okay. So now bring up this one. Put a rectangle here. That is 33.2 by 25. Might as well make it 34. And then put it 10 above this. And then this middle to this middle has to be vertical. And then cut that out. Oh. Oh no. Wait. 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 It only has to go that far. Which is still pretty bad. But not horrible. Okay. Hang on. I don't think I need... Let me see. We'll go back to segment 5. Okay. From here to here is 26.8. And then it's 7. So if I go back into this sketch, from here to here, and I make it like 8-ish, just to be safe, because I did make it bigger. And then I change this extrusion to only include these bits. Okay. So now if I have that, and I were to highlight this, that didn't work. Uh, no, I just need to get a quick peek at the sketch. Okay, good. That's good. And I think I can get away with 7 actually. Yeah, I can get away with 7. But I should do 33.2. Yeah, okay. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay. So now I believe, let me just look at it real quick. If I just orbit this. There's a little bit of... Hang on. I think I need to do a section analysis. Okay. Yeah, cool. It's not interfering with this at all. Good. Okay, so now, oh my god, I have been at this for 2 hours. Ha, oops. I just kind of lost it there for a second. I think, let's see. I think the best place to test this would be... I need to test... How do I test this? I need to test somewhere in the middle. But I need to test far enough that I get some piece of this. So what I think I'll do is I will split it. Where's the front to back mid plane? Front to back mid plane. Rename the body real quick to new sleeve is its new name because the redone sleeve is kind of dumb. Split this with this tool. Okay. And then put a plane about here. And then split it again. Alright, and then this, holy moly. This ought to have everything I need to test. It has a tiny bit, but it does have a little bit of the tabs to insert the thing. It has a bit of the hole for allowing the Duel Blade to open. It has it has about everything it needs. So then, yeah, it's got the life point tube, sleeve, track, whatever. I know what I forgot to add, but I'll add it later. So this has everything I need to test the function of everything. So I will, and then I'm 90% sure that I can get a 55 degree overhang, but I'm not 100% sure. So I will be testing that overhang angle, but I'm pretty sure because I've done 55 before. So I will go ahead and take this, save it. New sleeve, test, save, and I will get it printed and I will test it out. Okay, so I printed out what needed to be tested, and the strap fits in the strap slot perfectly, which was never going to be an issue, honestly. The life point counters, they fit, but they don't fit well enough to go up in there very far. You kind of have to do this and it'll get stuck when it starts having to bend a lot. So I'm going to increase that gap there from 0.6 to probably a whole millimeter, because it'll probably work with 0.8, but I want to be just absolutely sure, and I don't want to spend a lot of filament. The tabs here for the insertion of the blade, it works. It goes in. Just gotta make sure it's actually in. Yeah, it's in. And then if I hold it up here, right, I can pull out the blade. So nothing is interfering with anything there. And I can pull it off if I want. I'm fairly certain that this will be a more secure connection than on the other one, because when it's in, it won't want to bend quite so much, but it does want to bend a lot. I'm going to snap in the blade again because I need that stiffness there in order to test this slot for the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is a little iffy, and 7. Alright, it's a little iffy. Can I put the whole hand in at once, or do you have to, or what do you have to, yes, you can put the whole hand in at once. So that's pretty alright. I'm glad that that works. And let me check something when I have the whole hand in real quick. What's bending where? Ah, look. Okay. So the part that's doing most of the bending is not this, but actually this. I don't like that. So I am going to change it. I'm going to make this just as thin as this. I'm going to make it 1.2 millimeters. As far as fitting on my arm, it fits just fine, right? This is where it would be on my arm. And if I have the strap on it, I'm just going to slip the strap in through the side, even though that's not how you would actually do it, because it would be closed on the other side. But it's just easier for now. Right? And so that's about where it would be. So yeah, well, actually where the strap would be about here, and it would be pretty good. So the changes I'm gonna have to make are I'm gonna have to increase the gap for the life point counters. I'm gonna have to make this here thinner for the hand slot. But other than that, I think that's good. I did print out enough to get one full slot, right? And it can go into about 7. Well, it can go into about 7 is the first one sticking out. And if you really force it, you can get 7 in there as well. I think a problem with with this design is it's not very easily printable, because for a gap that small, you have to be very sure about your printer quality and all of that. You have to be extremely sure about everything, and this has to be able to slide like that, and it just can't, right? Like, it technically does fit if you do it on, see? It technically could fit with 0.6. I can probably get away with 0.8, but I'm going to go with a whole millimeter just to be sure, because a whole millimeter is the kind of clearance that pretty much any printer can print with a print in place. So that's what I'm going to go for. And then I've got this all the way in, and I've noticed it's just a little too short for the 0 to go in. But that's good, actually, because it'll be easier for me to add the window for the actual life points themselves, right? That's because I need that. I need to add in the window. So that's the changes I'll need to make, is widen that gap, got to add in the window for the life points, make this thinner so that hopefully this is the one that's flexing. And then I think that's everything. Yeah, that should be everything I need to do.